to go and cross coming in. Sergio Aguero on the ball.
And of course, we're all holding thumbs
me.
for Lejean. But I mean, as you can see, lots of excitement in our Expresso studio this morning. These guys are playing FIFA 14. The long-awaited release is here. We're going to be talking about it in just a bit. But literally, I can say anything right now. Grant a Hobbit, and he wouldn't even measure. Katlejo is really, really short, and I will have no reaction from that. But we are going to be talking about it in just a little bit. But if you have no clue as to what FIFA is all about, here we go.
The FIFA Football Series is a staple in the local soccer scene. In fact, it's so big here that it's the biggest selling video game series in South Africa. The series began in late 1993 and was released here on DOS and Sega Mega Drive. As the series matured and the internet became an integral part of video games in general, the emphasis of FIFA moved from single-player to competitive matchups. The game now supports up to 4-player cooperative play. From couch tournaments through to major online competitions, the game's competitive nature has started being its main focus, and even here in South Africa, you can earn pro-tier colours in FIFA. The biggest international tournament is the FIFA Interactive World Cup, which has seen only 3 qualifiers from South Africa make it through in its history. At the moment, the world champion is 27-year-old French player Bruce Graniac, who's held as the world's best FIFA player. We've come a long way, and now FIFA 14 will finally be here. Just 3 more days on Friday the 27th. Get pumped, this is the most realistic FIFA to date with a bunch of new features. Bring on FIFA 14!
Talk to me for the next 5 minutes because I'm playing FIFA against Grant here. This is epic. This is the game that me, as a gamer, have been waiting for the entire year since the release of FIFA 13. And it is absolutely brilliant. Dude, tell us about this. We just got in the history of the game.
Okay, cool. So obviously FIFA's been around for a long time, and soccer as a sport in our society is a big deal. People love their football.
The beautiful game, man.
The beautiful game.
As you can see.
And no game has been able to paint...
Lewandowski.
No, you can't tell me to explain the game and then beat me.
Sorry, okay, cool.
I think the viewers will understand. No game has really been able to capture the sport in such a way and then also bring it to such a competitive edge. Oh, yes, please! No! Yes, please! Yes! No!
Never in your life, Jonna. Okay, I can't believe I just did that. Okay, let's just calm down for a second. Let's pause. Let's pause, because clearly playing and explaining at the same time is a bit of an impossibility.
You must understand, when Kat and I play, we don't use the couches. We stand in front of the television set when we play casually.
So there's been pairs, right?
Yeah,
Pro Evolution Soccer. And FIFA came out. What's the balance?
Look, there's a big, long-standing debate. You can let us know on Twitter or Facebook what you think. Pro Evolution Soccer or FIFA. So there are going to be a lot of people that feel very strongly about it. But I feel that FIFA's kind of taken the edge in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
It's taken the game a lot further. It's got all the licenses. So if you love your football, you can play with your real heroes. It's got all the live stats from the real game that it brings through. So whatever's happened that weekend in a match or that day, you can see in FIFA. It's reflected inside the match as long as you're connected online. So it's got these real big draw cards, and also it's the most competitive game, I suppose, in comparison to PES, where there's structured tournaments that are happening, like the international.
And that's the thing we were talking just now. We said in the intro that you can actually get South African pro tier colours in FIFA, and you can represent South Africa. No. Yes. Come on. Yes. Laduma! Anyway, you can really go far with this. It's become an internationally recognized sport,
it's offside!
If you will. It's offside. I knew it. But anyway, so the excitement that you can have with this game, if you're a real football fan, is endless. You can play for hours, because once you got the whole online playing mechanism, well, who's chasing the ball for Borussia Dortmund? It could be Lewandowski, no. But once you've got this online, you can play against a magnitude of players all across the world. And varying at different levels. They've got 10 tiers of difficulty, ranging on how good you are as a player. And playing at tier 1, I promise you, is something of a nightmare, because these guys live on FIFA.
Even if you don't want to play majorly competitively, you can play up to 4 players on one console. So have some mates over. Heritage Day would have been a perfect day to sit down and play with some guys. You know, it's just...
Dortmund on the attack! Lewandowski on the inside! He's about to... Oh, that's spectacular! Okay. All right. Right now, look here. There's going to be a games expo called Rage. And it's awesome because you've been there, right?
Yeah, Rage is
attended.
fantastic. It's a
And
brilliant experience.
we're going to give you the chance to win tickets to Rage Expo.
And you'll be able to play this there.
Exactly, exactly. Now what you got to do is SMS the keyword game, including your name and city, to 33728, and you could win this. We apologize for the extreme energy, but we can't help it. It's FIFA 14. If you're a player, you know what we're talking about here. We're going to take a quick ad break. Second half is about to go underway. Let's go. It's crazy.
Buy Office 365 and get 12 Xbox Live Gold.